According to statistics, 95% of people who enter the crypto space lose all their money. I'll be honest with you, I and my friends have also been scammed in various ways for hundreds of thousands of dollars over the years, being in crypto, and today we will be going through it with you. The 9 most popular ways to get scammed in crypto, and literally 15 minutes of watching this video will save you years of your life, tens and hundreds of thousands of dollars, as well as your mental health. If you asked me what video first thing to watch for someone who is starting to interact with crypto, I would 100% send this video, because if you don't watch it, there's a very high chance that you'll lose your money and end up in that same 95% of statistics that leave crypto with nothing. The first method we're going to discuss today is the network testing scam. This method has started to gain popularity relatively recently. Due to the popularity of retro airdrops and airdrops, Telegram scammers have started to emerge. What does it look like? Someone messages you on Telegram with an offer to make money by transferring between exchanges. Supposedly, you'll be making transfers between your bank accounts and earning a percentage for it. Sounds like an awesome business plan.
Ingenious, if I understand it correctly. It's a Swiss fucking watch.
This is usually done with VAXP tokens. On the VAP blockchain, after you buy the tokens, they send you an address to which you need to transfer your crypto. Scammers use various attractive addresses to mislead you. Well, for example, ByBit, drop, VAX. So it looks like it's the official ByBit account. But in fact, you can create absolutely any domain name there. And if you send your crypto to such a person, you can say goodbye to it. The most interesting thing is that these guys are very savvy and they won't scam you right away. They first lure you in. That is, you throw them $20, $30 and run the exchanges. They even return some of your money to you. And you start putting in larger amounts, $200, $300, $500,000. And that's when the shop closes, your money gets taken, and the people disappear. And here, let's take a little detour. If someone messages you in private on Telegram claiming to be from our project, or maybe just some random people with offers of amazing earnings, unique opportunities that are only available to you, you can earn 100% a day there. Most likely these are scammers. Just use common sense, logic, and understand how this market works. If you have lost your money in crypto, it is very difficult to go to the police and get some justice. Yeah, even if you transferred money from a bank card, it will be pretty hard to get any truth. And especially in crypto, and when you're dealing with crypto, you alone are responsible for your money. And only you are responsible for what happens to them. The second way of scamming is related to fraudulent Telegram channels. Usually they offer you some secret info from Dubai informants, Freemasons, or reptilians. VIP picks with a 100% success rate, exclusive conditions, and so on. What does it look like? You are scrolling through some Telegram channel, more or less reasonable. You come across an ad in it. The fact that only this Telegram channel of Super Century has 100% possibility, or is there an insider in this channel who works on the exchange and is ready to provide, here's some secret info for you for free, and you will make your first $1 million in crypto with $100. If you see something like this, I don't know how you can click on it, but if people order such advertising, I assume that someone clicks on it. Of course, this is all complete nonsense, as you can understand, and you shouldn't fall for such provocations. In reality, if you go to this public page, you will see some random signals there, and perhaps they will even come in if the market is there. And the admin was lucky, but in the end, you still have a scam game. You subscribe to this kind of publics. The admins of these channels have an incredible window of opportunity for scam. For example, they might sell you some non-working VIP picks for $1,000, $2 or $3. I have a few acquaintances who were scammed exactly this way. People were paying $2,000 for a VIP membership and just losing their entire deposit, hoping they would get some private secret information, trading without any risk management, and that's how it goes. The next method is when they ask you to write directly in a personal message so that you can receive some setups, but you have to understand what it looks like if you are communicating with a person in a private message. So he gives you a long signal while giving the same signal to someone else for a short, according to the statistics. And that's when the signal works. And you start to trust him. It is clear that he takes 100 people. Some of them get it, some of them don't, what he says. And then those who have, say, 5 successful trades in a row, believe this person unconditionally, throwing him any amount of money, ready to pay him for any signals, considering him the best trader ever.
This is an angel!
What does this look like in practice? You might see a comment on YouTube, someone might message you on Telegram, or you could come across a post in Telegram where someone gives you a seed phrase and says, "Dear, I can't withdraw money from my crypto wallet. I'm just a beginner in crypto. Here's my seed phrase. Please take it, open my wallet, help me withdraw my crypto, and I'll even pay you for it." You enter a seed phrase. See that there really is money in the wallet, but there is a small nuance here. In order to withdraw this money from the wallet, you need to top up this wallet to pay the withdrawal fee. And as soon as you fund that wallet with TRX, ETH, or some other cryptocurrency, it instantly disappears from there. Because the scammer has a script set up from the start that automatically dumps the crypto as soon as it hits that wallet, so he keeps his own there. From that wallet, as soon as it hits there, so he keeps his own there. Some cryptocurrency, or just added some scam tokens there to show a balance wallet. And as soon as you send him money, it will immediately fly away to his address. And I will repeat once again, my friends, if someone writes to you in a personal message on Telegram, if you see some comments on YouTube or an advertisement on a Telegram channel where they promise you simply incredible opportunities, earnings, well, don't fall for this. Well, there is no such thing in crypto. I understand that you came here to make money, but if you want to earn money in crypto, please act reasonably. About reasonable ways to earn, about risk management, about investments, about drops. Scammers use one simple trigger. One, they simply exploit your greed. They exploit the fact that you want to get something quickly in a short time without doing anything. But if you approach the process differently, if you work, develop, and learn, then it will be very hard to scam you. Dum-dum channels, one of the most popular schemes. It's used by bloggers on Instagram, it's used by bloggers on Telegram. It boils down to the following. You're subscribed to some blogger in Instagram, in Telegram, it doesn't really matter. Whoever he was, before he starts talking about how he's creating his own cryptocurrency. Or he has a team of some genius developers who will revolutionize the blockchain world, replace Bitcoin and so on. And he tells you the instructions on how to go to the exchange, usually a decentralized exchange, buy a certain cryptocurrency there, and you'll make money with him. Wannadix. But, as you understand from the previous points, only the owner of this project will make 100x. Although I kind of said project, it would probably be more appropriate to call it a pyramid. So what really happens with these tokens? In reality, right after the post is published, the token can indeed start to rise. But not because there's some super cool fundamentals, a great team, or that this blockchain will replace Bitcoin, God forbid. Because when you create a project, a scam pyramid to be more precise, with low capitalization, and you bring in your little investors who pump liquidity into this pyramid, naturally, the token price initially rises because demand is created. So, at first the price is pumped up because new people come, but as soon as the fresh fuel runs out, the blogger himself starts selling his tokens on the market and the token instantly rolls to the floor. So, once again, the blogger gives you a buy signal while at the same time selling his tokens. It's a story as old as time, but I know that many people still... The next story, as old as time, is the trust management of your crypto. And well, you've probably come across this again in Telegram. Maybe some of your distant acquaintances came to you and said, "Bro, lend me $10,000. I will pay the tag every month." For them, it's 10%, for example. That's 120% a year. You're like, wow, that's great, 10% a month, awesome, that's cool, but what happens next? I think you already understand. The person takes your money, just disappears with it, or starts feeding you a bunch of excuses about these stories. It's actually just a million... This story is as old as time, but people still keep falling for it. And here I will make one more important introduction to my friends. And if you want to earn crypto, if you want to manage your finances, then you will have to do it personally. Unfortunately, and I say this with great regret, my experience and the experience of my friends show that if you try to delegate the management of your money to someone else, to trust them with trading or anything like that, it all leads to either getting scammed intentionally, meaning the person takes your money and disappears, or the person takes your money and loses it in trading. Well, because you don't control them, you don't know what they're doing, you don't understand their strategies, you don't know this person, you don't know their psychology. And the market as a whole, it's a story where everyone just doesn't care about each other. Everyone just doesn't care about each other. If you don't understand what's going on by yourself, if you don't know what actions are being taken with your money, then you are guaranteed to lose your money. That's guaranteed, I promise. The only thing you can do is to educate yourself, manage your own money, and learn to handle your crypto on your own. As long as you don't figure things out for yourself, you'll keep falling victim to scammers. Well, let's continue. The next scam method, I've already lost track of what number it is scam tokens and NFTs. How does this look? If you are a user with an ideal wallet like MetaMask, TrustValite, etc., you probably noticed that magically, although you didn't buy anything, didn't brand anything anywhere, NFTs appear on your wallet like you won 10,000 tethers, 10 ethers, or you are credited with some just coins which show a balance of tens of thousands of dollars. And you really want, of course, to click on this coin and get it into your wallet, to exchange it for tether. But as you can understand, I absolutely do not recommend doing that. Why? Because when you start adding that coin to your wallet, you're signing a transaction. And when you sign that transaction, you're giving that contract access to all the crypto in your wallet. So how will this look? You signed a contract with some new token that appeared in your wallet. Then this token gains access to all your crypto and it immediately gets transferred to the attacker's account. And here we come back to our golden rule. If you see free money in crypto somewhere, chances are it's free, but not for you. This raises a pretty logical question. So do you need to do anything with this crypto? So do you need to somehow delete it, clear it out, and so on? No, friends, you just need to not touch it, not do anything with it, not press any buttons, not sign any transaction. Just ignore it. If you actively use crypto, if your wallet is visible in the blockchain, you already understand that the blockchain is an open database. Everyone can see what you do. Fraudsters see an active wallet and start spamming it with tokens. Your task in this situation is simply to do nothing and not pay attention to it. Because until you sign the transaction, until you do the approval, there is no danger. It doesn't pose any risk to your wallet. You want to use some exchange or some app. For example, you want to use the PancakeSwap exchange and you type PancakeSwap into Google. Next, you have the official Google search results and you have at the top, there are ads. And in these ads, scammers buy space and give you a phishing site, meaning a fake one. It has a similar domain. It looks like the original site, but what is the key difference here? What's the danger when you start signing a transaction? When you connect your wallet to this site, all crypto from your wallet also disappears. How to protect yourself? This is why you need to carefully check the domains you are visiting, and even better, visit only from some trusted services. Well, they added it, so you have in your bookmark there CoinGecko Market Cap Crypto, rank some other verified databases, and follow all the necessary links only from them if you are afraid to follow them from the search engine. The next scam method is also connected with centralized exchanges. It is the purchase of tokens before they are listed on the exchange. You've probably come across messages in Telegram or maybe some ads in public groups, and usually those are scams from the same Telegram channels, but they're slightly geared towards something else. You're given information that you have insider access to a token that will soon be listed on the exchange. As a rule, in such schemes, scammers use the most well-known projects, for example, Layer 0. And how does this look in practice? You get ads in a Telegram channel, or they message you directly. And they say that you need to go to a centralized exchange like PancakeSwap and add the contract address. And that supposedly it's exactly at this contract address. Then you'll receive tokens from the Layer 0 project, which you can go and sell on the exchange for 100 times your investment. Sounds like just another business plan, doesn't it?
Yes, definitely.
So what happens next with these tokens? Usually it's all very simple and straightforward. When creating this token, the scammers do not provide the opportunity to sell it. So at the contract creation level, you can buy this token, but you can't sell it. It might be a slightly more sophisticated scam method related to what we discussed earlier. So when you enter the contract into your wallet and approve it, all the crypto from your wallet just disappears. Well, it all depends on the scammer's appetite. But here's a completely logical question. How do you check if you're really being offered to participate in a legitimate project? Because you can actually buy tokens before they hit the exchange. On the OTC market, you can participate in IDOs and so on, or you might just be getting scammed. Usually, all the information is available on the project's official resources. You go to CoinGecko, CryptoRank, or any aggregator and check what the project is saying on its social media. Like when it plans to list, is he planning to do it at this stage at all, and what does he have right now? Is this progress according to the roadmap? One misconception that people have when entering the market is that if they buy cheap coins, they'll make more money from them than from expensive ones. How does this work? You might think, I see Bitcoin, it's currently worth $70,000 for one piece. But there are some interesting coins with funny pictures on them, and they cost, let's say, 1,000th or 1/1,000,000th of a dollar. And it seems to sound very logical. If I now go and buy a coin that costs 1,000th of a dollar, well, it will cost at least $1. Then 100%, just look at Bitcoin, it costs $70,000. And I will earn from this, well, let's say 1,000x. I understand that experienced Kryptonians are laughing now and saying, well, who can believe this? But, my friends, once again, I have been communicating with people who come to crypto for many days, and I understand how a person who is not in the market thinks. And we shouldn't judge people harshly because we all come into the market as beginners. We all start by learning, losing money, and so on. And my job here is just to show you the points where you might lose money and teach you to think correctly. So again, we're not judging anyone here, we're not making fun of anyone, but maybe just a little bit. And we're trying to get to the bottom of what's happening. So let's figure out what's going on here and why one token costs 1/1,000,000th of a dollar while another token costs $70,000. The thing is, it all comes down to the stage of tokenomics. You probably know that there can only be 21 million Bitcoins. So technically it's programmed in from the start. The fact that there can only be 21 million Bitcoins means not one more Bitcoin than that. Miners can mine a maximum of 21 million Bitcoins over the next 30 years, I think. But if you initially create some kind of scammy token, you can set its emission. Trillion, 2, 3, 10, 20. And naturally, the more tokens you have on the market, the less there will be Their price, the larger the size of the token issue, the lower the cost of each specific token. And when you invest in something, you need to not just look at how much it costs. The asset has dropped, it has risen. You need to look at several different factors, which is called fundamental analysis. You look at the capitalization, the team, the project, its ideas, and so on, and you only buy decent crypto that won't turn out to be a scam or a joke. Scams? In P2P, there are a great many options, but here we return to the most basic logic, my friends. If you see some unreasonable, attractive conditions too appealing compared to the market, chances are they want to scam you. What does it look like in practice? In fact, there are a lot of ways. The first way is to launder dirty money. The second way is the so-called triangle, when you fall into a fraudulent scheme in which the fraudster uses you, and also a third party. Next, they might throw dirty crypto at you. If you're using, for example, P2P, not on an exchange where the exchange checks the crypto and controls its origin, but on some third-party services, there are many different options. How can you protect yourself from this? Let's talk now. First, use P2P only on trusted exchanges. For example, on the ByBit exchange, if you see that there is a person who has 10,000 deals, for example, who has verification from ByBit, yellow checkmark, if you see that their percentage of completed trades is over 95-97%, the likelihood of that person being a scammer is extremely low. However, if you log into ByBit and see someone with a very attractive rate who has only 10-20 completed trades and a low percentage of successful trades, then chances are they want to scam you. Again, scammers can trick you in various ways, but they always rely on your inattention. Scam? Again, you can be scammed in a variety of ways, but scammers always take advantage of your inattention. In order to avoid falling into these schemes, you need to always monitor the receipt of money on your card. So, no matter what receipts or bank taxes they send you, when you sell your crypto, always check that the money has already been credited to your account. Next, if you're sending your crypto to someone, always keep an eye on the rate at the moment of the transaction, because the seller can change it at the last moment, but on ByBit, that's very difficult. I think it's already impossible to do, but on other services, the seller can change the price at the last moment. For example, you wanted to buy 100 USDT at a price of 100 rubles for 1 USDT. And at the last moment, the seller changes the price and sets it to 200 rubles for 1 USDT. So, in this way, you should receive $50 for your 10,000 rubles on this exchange in the P2P service. Once again, if you pay close attention to your money, carefully check all transactions and watch where and what you're doing, the likelihood of getting scammed is extremely low. And once again, scammers usually always appeal to one thing: to your greed, your impatience, your inattention, and your lack of knowledge. If you learn how to handle crypto, be careful, don't be greedy, check everything carefully, and you will keep your money safe. In all other situations, I can't give guarantees because crypto is a place where someone is constantly trying to rip you off, either for a scam token or for P2P, or they promise some Stoicsov in Vipka, in Telegram, and so on down the list. But I will repeat the mantra of today's video once again: be an adequate person, do not be greedy, check all the information, learn, and everything will be fine with you. If you have any questions, be sure to write them in the comments and also share your stories and scripts. I think many subscribers of the channel will find it useful to read in order to avoid falling into the hands of scammers. See you soon.